Friends minted for around 0.2 Ethereum, then immediately went to 10 Ethereum after the mint immediately. Like you would mint directly from the website and go and sell on OpenSea for 10 Ethereum. So you can see how crazy the profits was immediately. Did not have to wait for like 1 or 2 days for you to make that amount of money. So project hype always matter when you are making your research about an NFT. So if the hype is good, it is good vibes. You can easily ape in, then make your money, flip your NFTs for cash easily if it has good hype. So I said the project supply. So project supply also has a role to play. If supply is low, that means any demand can easily come and push up the price. If you're having a product with like maybe 2K, 3K supply now, it's just if 6,000 people or 10,000 people are interested in the project, that means the project can easily move because that's a very low supply already. Unlike projects with like numerous supply, like maybe 30K, 40K, and probably just 7,000 people or 10,000 people are interested in the project. So the supply ratio to the demand is not making sense, and the price of the product the price of the NFT might not really go. So you should always look out for the supply and the community. So if the supply is low and there is high demand for it, that is a bullish signal for you. That means you should get in on the project. So the art also matters, even though we are in it for the art. So before you buy your project, you must like at least like your art. This is something that you're able to hold if you don't target to sell it. Like if the art is beautiful now, you can easily use the art for so many things. But if you're buying an ugly art and you still can't sell it, that's like using both ends. So you should always look out for art that you like before you buy an NFT. Even though I need for the money, but at least still look for great art because even great art attracts much more people. And if there is demand of the project, if there is demand for a project, the floor price will definitely increase. So the art also has a role to play. The art is shit or rubbish, people might really lose interest in the project. So look out for project with good art before you ape into the project. Then the mint price too. Most NFTs now are just cash grab. You can see some people, some NFTs mainly for like 3 Ethereum, 3 Ethereum. Project like this, you should always avoid them. They are majorly cash grab. Most of the time they are cash grab. They just take your money and they will under deliver. But if you have product meaning for like 0.0.1, 0.05, 0.07, all those ones you can easily risk them. Like if you're losing 0.05, it's not so much of the money than playing 3 8 or 4 8 on a missed price. So most people like gambling their money on projects with low missed price. If you see a project and the missed price is low, it's also a good signal for buying or being interested in the project. So I look out for the missed price. So if it's between the range of 0.5, 0.05 to 0.1, then I'm game. I'm in it. I'm in the project. But if I'm seeing like 0.5, 0.7, most times projects like this often fail most of the times. Well, low mint projects are the ones that have been succeeding over the past few months. So to look for projects NFTs with a low mint price. And the community, we also look at what the community are they engaging, like the number of people active in their Discord, number of Twitter followers of a project, the way they're interacting, and the don't worry, I'll put you through Discord and see how the community looks like and what you should look out for in the community. Then volume also, if you're researching, if you're looking to buy, okay, this is usually if you are looking to buy off in the marketplace and you don't want to meet, you should, if you are seeing the volume on OpenSea, you can go to the activity on the OpenSea tab and you can see the volume, okay, number of people buying, how often are they buying the NFT. So you always look out for the volume. High volume means like people are interested in the project and you can easily get your liquidity from the project if you're no longer interested. So you should always look out for the volume because once you are buying into a project, it's just like you're buying a picture. So it is illiquid. If nobody offers to buy your picture, that means you have a picture for life. That's one thing about NFT. It's not like coins that you can easily go to an exchange and sell. Even if the price has fallen, you can easily sell it sell it for liquid cash on market order. For NFT, someone has to buy it. If nobody's buying, we list it for sale and nobody's buying. That means it cannot get listed for sale. So you must always look at the volume of the project before you buy or sell. So after saying all this, I'll take you back to okay, here we go. So this is Quirkies now. This is an example of an NFT. This is an NFT project. And you can see it has 5,000 items, 2.5 K owners. And you can see the volume. It has high volume. I explained volume just now in the video. You can see the volume. That's 3,800 Ethereum traded already. And this is the floor price, 0.6. So the floor price is simply the price at which you can get the lowest price at which you can get Quirkies right now is 0.6. That means it is the least price that someone has listed Quirkies for, these are Quirkies for. If you go to the buy now section now, you would see. So this is the list, this is the cheapest Quirkies available for sale. So you can see 0.6 now. So if I have a Quirkies now and I list it for 0.5, that means the floor price will be updated. The floor price will be 0.5 because I'm saying now for 0.5. That means the list price available for sale now 0.5. So if I list my Quirkies now for 0.5, that means the floor price will be 0.5. And if someone comes down and buys all of this all of this one listed for 0.06, 0.6, 0.6, all of it, and the list price is 0.7, that means the floor price will be 0.7. So it is the community that damages the floor price. It's not like the project that will set the price that, okay, this is what I want, the price I want my project to be trading on OpenSea. The community can give you the mean price, like they can determine the mean price. Let's see, I think Quirkies was minted for 0.05, now 0.06. So it is the project that give out that price. But once it has meted out and is already trading on OpenSea, you cannot control the price again. It is you, the buyers and sellers, that are controlling the price. So the list price, the list NFT listed, the NFT listed for sale is the floor price. That's the floor price of a project. So you see people talking about the floor. That is just, you know, that is the price you can get an NFT, or that's the price you can sell an NFT immediately on OpenSea. So you are seeing people talking, okay, I need to sweep the floor. I mean, they want to buy tons of NFT of a project at the floor price. That means the cheapest one. They want to buy the cheapest one from the project. That is basically what a floor price means. Now let me get back to PowerPoint. Okay, now you know how to get your alphas. Like I said, you have to go to Twitter, I'll drop a list of people you should follow. Then once you start following them immediately, you will have even be seeing examples of projects. You should be seeing them, names of projects. They will drop the project handle, the Discord. Then once you have done your due diligence, like I've explained, and how to make your research and you're interested in the projects, the next thing to do is for you to also for the whitelist. Whitelist is simply like a VIP access, or like an allow list to a project means. So like I said before now, I used a case of PS5. I said, if you are buying PS5 from the store, you can easily sell it ×2 on Amazon or any other place immediately, because people need the PS5 and I cannot get it directly from the store because there are thousands of people, millions of people trying to do that too, and there's only a limited supply of it. So a whitelist simply gives you VIP access. So let's say, okay, I'm a celebrity now, and I'm an ambassador for PS5 now. So they're giving me a whitelist. That means they're giving me guaranteed spots to buy PS5 from the store. So even if no matter how I won't be following the whole public to like fight for a PS5 on Sony website. So Sony will just have it delivered to me because they gave me VIP access because I have a whitelist. So I can, with the whitelist now, Sony might give me the maximum I can buy with my whitelist is 10 PS5. So they'll deliver the 10 PS5 for me without stress and all, because I have a whitelist. Why people who don't have a whitelist will go through the normal stress of fighting and getting it off from the website or just buying it from Amazon directly. So the whitelist is like the VIP access, like a special access for you for a project. So in crypto now, let's say you have a whitelist for that for the invisible friends we are explaining below now. That means you don't have to like face gas holes. Okay. Another reason why whitelist was invented was because of the gas holes on Ethereum. Like the major innovation of whitelist was because of the gas holes and bots that were found on minting page on Ethereum blockchain. So okay, a project has a supply of 10K. then immediately it goes live. Like the next like 3 seconds, it gets sold out. Why? Even you that are using your MTN network trying to meet will get anything because people outside the country, better network or bots have sniped everything and you can't get access to it. So most times those projects fail. So they invented this whitelist type of stuff. Like, okay, how can we solve that problem? So they vary by giving whitelist. So you are whitelist to active members of the community or people who have been contributing to them, who make fan arts or anyway, people who contribute to the community in any way you can reward them by giving them whitelist. So the whitelist is simply a short spot for me. You don't have to like fight with the whole public to get a public mint. Once you get a whitelist, I mean they're giving you a pre-sale. I mean you can buy it before every other people get it. So once you have a whitelist, it's easy for you to make times 2 or times 3. That is why you must have been seeing people hustling for whitelist on Twitter. Whitelist giveaways have been very, very rampant this year. That's essentially what the whitelist is. Once you have a whitelist, like a VIP access to the project means, and you can easily make money off it once you get a whitelist. So most times the project is like 80%, you are 80% to the whitelist, then 20% to the public. So if you cannot get a whitelist, most times you won't be able to get your public. So you don't really have to stress yourself. You have to like get the whitelist for you to make the project. If you can't get a whitelist, you have to go to OpenSea and go and buy it from a marketplace. Because if you go to the public, you probably waste your gas and still won't get the project. So the whitelist is simply an allow list for active members of the community. So now, how do you now get whitelisted? So like I said, now you have to open your Discord now. So once you open your Discord, once you get to your Discord page and you have seen a project, like you enter their Discord. So how do you now get the whitelist? You have to be, they call it grinding. You must have seen people grinding. I'm grinding for this. I've been grinding on. I've not been sleeping. All of that. They are simply talking about getting a whitelist on a project. So now for these droplets now, I got in not quite long and this is the general chart now. So for me to get a whitelist, I can either create a fan art or create memes or reply to members of the community who have issues, who are asking questions, and so I can easily get noticed by the mode. The mode is like the people controlling like a group admin or WhatsApp that the owner of the project. So they see I've been contributing to the community and helping them with questions, helping them with answers and providing solutions to problems in the community. They can easily give me a whitelist. Or you can always go to a FAQ, then you can see how to get whitelist. They will definitely explain how to get whitelist on the FAQ of this thing. But the major way for you to get whitelist is by providing fan arts, by chatting, by being active in the chat and replying people, and by creating memes. That's the major way I get my whitelist. So for fan arts, you go to the fan art section, see people creating arts for the project. Let me just scroll down. You can see examples of fan arts. So you can see what people are creating to get a whitelist now. You can see he drew with his pencil and paper. Hopefully he gets a whitelist. Let me see if it's whitelisted already. Still not whitelisted. So you can create, if you create fan art, you can easily get your pencil, your paper, then you draw. Most times this is the best way to get whitelist. This is how I've gotten most of my whitelist. I'll simply get my pen, my paper, then I'll draw. Then I'll post it in the fan art section and tag the modes that, all right, guys, check out my whitelist. I spent 25 hours creating this, hope you like this. Then most of the times they just take it and they'll give me a whitelist. Then boom, I can easily mint on mint day because I have whitelisted. Go and sell easily on OpenSea. This is the different whitelist people, the different fan arts people have been making. I think the mode is not online yet. So I was not giving anybody whitelist because this is basically the ones drop this morning. Probably the mood is asleep. Then tomorrow morning they might wake up to the whitelist. So the easiest way for you to get whitelist is by fan arts or by memes. So I've gotten a lot of whitelist by providing memes. So you can see types of memes you are seeing there, as of migraine, hypertension, the dog roll instead of the OG. So many memes. So if you are creating with your memes too, you can see the different memes on the Discord for people trying to get a whitelist. If you're creating with your memes, you can also get whitelisted by creating memes. But the best way is by grinding, like chatting easily in the Discord, like replying people. So the mood can easily notice you. Like if someone texts you, text you good morning, reply sir, good morning, how was your night? If you ask a question about the project, you can easily direct them to FAQ, like okay, this is it. They ask you about the means price. You must have checked, you must have known about the project and all already by reading, because all the details is in the Discord, but some people are still, they really don't know how it works. They might just come to the general to ask the question. You that have read everything about the project and easily give them answers to that, then that way you are giving value to the community. And once the node notices you, they really get you whitelisted. These are like the major way to get whitelist on Discord. These are you grind on Discord. So you can see I have numerous projects on my watch on my Discord. So many projects I've been grinding for, and some I have whitelist, some I don't have whitelist, but still grinding and all. So this is basically how you use your Discord. I have like 20, 30 projects I have right now that I'm still looking for whitelist for. You don't have to like you can always focus on like one or two that you're sure. But you can also like one or you don't have to like have like 30 discords, 40 discords and trying to get whitelist for everything. You can have like two or three that just look for two or three projects that are sure and grind hard for the whitelist. The reason I have so many projects in my Discord because I've not cleared my Discord. The ones that I've done before, the ones that I've minted are still there. The ones that people that are helping me with are still there and all. But it's only like three that I'm working actively grinding for currently on my Discord. So you guys don't just have to focus on like two or three. Don't drain yourself trying to grind on Discord. It's very, very stressful. But once you get it, the reward is always nice because having like 1 million naira just because you're 1 million, 2 million naira just because you're typing on Discord is actually worth it. That going to work for 30 days and seeing all kind of stuff. So now that you know what a whitelist is and how you can grind, let's go to the next step. So putting it all together now, let me show you and okay, maybe I'll just do this in the next video. I'll end this video here. So it will be very, very bulky and I'll create a new video and the link will definitely be available too.